Hello everyone and welcome to Zach's Garage. Today we are doing something very special. As you can tell by the title, we are detailing our Lamborghini Miura days before the Salon Privé concourse to make sure the car is absolutely perfect in order for it to stand its best chance at maybe winning a prize at Salon Privé. So I'm going to introduce you to Richard, or Rich. He works as our professional detailer at the museum. He has the Instagram page of Zach's Garage Detailing where he shows everyone how we keep the cars clean, but today we're going to show you how to get a car ready that is already special to concourse condition. So we're going to start with some snow foamy bits and all some very exciting bits, but Richard is going to explain all of it. So without further ado, the Lamborghini Miura.
Okay, so the Lamborghini Miura. It's off the Salon Privé, so my job today is to detail it, make it look very pretty, and as you can see, it's covered in surface dust. We've been working on the car at the moment. We've already done the wheels, so the next process is to snow foam the car. Right, so now it's time to snow foam the car. We're using Yum Cars snow foam, and you'll see the benefits of using a quality product. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm prepping for the next stage. Yum wash into the bucket. Fill her up with some water. And then we're ready to go to the next stage. Next stage, blast off the snow foam. I would usually get the Yum wash and do a contact wash whilst the snow foam's still there. But because of the dust and the grit and the sand that's already on this car, I'm not going to have any contact at the moment. We're going to blast it off, assess it, and then we'll do the contact wash. So we're just going to give it a quick inspection, just make sure that we've got all this dust and grit and sand that was on it, that's gone, because what I don't want to be doing with a contact wash is obviously the sandpaper effect and scratching this beautiful car. So it looks pretty good to me. I think from what I can see now, I'm pretty confident that a contact wash now will be the next stage. As you can see, the qualities of the snow foam, it's taken all the grit, the sand and the dirt. It wasn't overly dirty, it's just where it's been worked on, and going to Salon Privé, we can't have a single speck of dust on this. So yeah, looks good. So next stage, we'll use the on wash and do a contact wash. So what we've done, as you've seen, we've cleaned all the intricate parts and the eyelashes on this beautiful car with the Yum Cars brush. Gets into all the finer parts. I keep it lubricated because what we don't want to do is use a dry brush. It just takes all the grit and dirt away as you're brushing out, as you can see in the video. Okay, so previously this car's been coated with the Yum ceramic, and as you can see, the water just beads off. The hydrophobic qualities are amazing. Okay, next process, let's dry the car.
So while Richard's drying the car, I thought I'd tell you guys something a bit interesting about the Miura. Well, when we first got the car, we were trying to work out how to fill it. Well, believe it or not, the filling cap is under this vent here. So all you do is, well, you've got the little handle here, pull it up, and there is your fuel cap. So one of the actual vents just pops up vertically, only one of them. So something a bit different there.
Okay, so we're back in the detailing bay now. Car's dry, and we spent a few hours outside just getting all the intricate parts done. Next stage is to put some detailer on. This is every detailer's dream. It's amazing stuff. Spray it on and buff it off. So yeah, it leaves a level of protection on the car. We're going to make sure that one of these goes up to Salon Privé with the vehicles next week, because if there's any fingerprints or slight dust on them, this stuff, quick polish on, quick buff, brings the shine back up, and yeah, it makes it pop. As you can see, it's coming up nice and shiny. Okay, so the next stage, we've detailed the front and the rest of the paintwork outside. Going to give it a quick hoover, and gives me a chance to check out if there's any blemishes in the leather, on the leather dash, the seats, and the headrests, and yeah, gives me a plan for the next stage. But let's get on with the hoovering.
There you go.
Okay, so we've taken one of the mats out from the passenger side. It's pretty dirty, so we're going to give it a quick hoover, and then we'll give it a good spray, and you'll see the outcome. All we're doing here is just using the interior spray and a brush just to agitate the dirt and the dust. So now we've dried the exterior, we've opened up both clams at the front and the back, and yeah, we're going to now dry the interior. Even though we've taken the spare wheel out for obviously this purpose of cleaning and detailing this car, we're still making sure that where the wheel goes is as spotless as we can get it. It will be one of the places that the judges look. So while I'm perched up here on the driver's side wheel, we're using an all-purpose cleaner just to get rid of any grease that's left from being in here. While it's had work done on it, and just give it a 10:1 ratio on there, so it's not too strong, and it just gets rid of all the bits that we don't need before we polish it all up and get it looking sparkly inside.
So while Richard is cleaning the engine bay, I've done some of the chrome on it, so that's including the headlight rings, the wing mirrors, the windscreen surrounds, even the tiny little door handles, and then if we look in here, look how shiny that is. Taking a long time to do, but it's looking a lot better now. So we're going to shut all this up and then take it over to the museum for its final few bits under a different bit of lighting. So we're about to move the Miura into the museum. Well, at the moment we've got to move the Rolls-Royce, but this is what it feels like to drive a Miura. It's very uncomfortable. The steering wheel's pointed very upwards. You've got all the temperature gauges, so that's water temperature, oil pressure. Then you've got a clock, you've got the amps, and benzina, which means fuel in Italian, which we are running a little bit low on. So without further ado, let's get it moving. So while she's warming up and we're letting her idle for a bit, in the sunlight you can really see how immaculate we've made this car so far. Now bearing in mind there's still a few more bits to do, but she's looking pretty good, she's sounding fantastic as well. So we've got to pop into the museum and shuffle some bits around. Now obviously the timeline's going to seem a little bit strange because we still have Naraya. Obviously you guys have seen the Regera versus Agera RS video, but we're now going to put the Agera RS here. We're going to put the Miura in the middle because Salon Privé, we need the two cars to go each. So without further ado, let's start this up and get it moved backwards. Okay guys, so the Miura is now back in the garage, joined with the Agera RS and the Regera in front of it. But that is roughly how you detail a Lamborghini Miura coming up to the concourse event. Now obviously, if we wanted to, we could lift it up in the sky, take all the wheels off, take the clams off, but at the moment, we don't need to. So that is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers!